Hi everybody and welcome to our cooking video. I'm Lulu Belfeder and we're so excited to share this special recipe with you for Yom Kippur.
And I'm Pam Alcala, and I have to tell you, this is one of my favorites with my favorite ingredients. I am so excited. We are going to make easy apple turnovers with some really yummy vanilla glaze on top. So
it's really a simple recipe.
So easy, anyone can do it. Just make sure you have an adult with you if you are a child, because it requires cooking and cutting and all of the things that you shouldn't do alone. So let's look at our ingredients and let's get started. Hi, so we're just gonna get started on our apple turnovers. This is the puff pastry that we chose to use. You get it at any supermarket in the frozen section. What you're gonna do is you're gonna thaw them according to the box instructions.
It looks like this when you get them in the package, so then you unfold them just like this.
Yep, you just have to wait about 40 minutes because if you unfold them too early, they're gonna crack in half and they don't look nearly as pretty.
So you gotta let them defrost a little bit before you unfold.
Yep, and then, that sounds about right. So then you're gonna cut them into 4 squares, like so. And they're easy to figure out where the middle is because they're already like divided into 3. So it doesn't take a lot of thinking, which, you know, as we learned in my challah video, it's my favorite part of cooking, if I don't have to overthink it. So it's cut in 4. We're gonna...
You can see how it's cut into 4 squares now.
Yep, we're gonna put this aside. Thank you. And we're gonna have 2 apples. You can use any apple you want. Personally, I am a Granny Smith apple person for apple recipes because they're tart and awesome. We're gonna peel them and chop them into squares and put them on this bowl.
Square pieces, how big we think, Pam?
About like this big, so that's what, like an inch?
So about inch-size square pieces of your apple.
So we are going to peel them and chop them into little squares and show you the next step. So Lulu has expertly cut our apples.
Peeled and cut our apples.
That's
so
right.
You need both no skin and nice little squares. Right?
Yep. So now what she's going to do is she's going to put a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar.
Yep.
You're going to put a tablespoon of flour. So here's our flour. There you go.
1 tablespoon.
Yep. You're going to put 1/2 teaspoon of technically cinnamon, but I happen to be a nutmeg fan. So we're going to do ours with nutmeg. You can make it with cinnamon, nutmeg.
1/2 teaspoon or nutmeg. Okay, yeah. So we're doing nutmeg.
Yep. You can do cinnamon, whatever you want. And then you're going to throw your apples in there and mix them up all nice until they're all nice and even.
So they get all coated with that powdery mix that's in here.
Uh-huh.
So, all right, here we go. I'm coating it all with the powdery mix.
So we're going to grab our 1 egg white and we're going to lightly beat it. Not too much, just a tiny little bit. And now Lulu's going to go grab our pastries
that we put from the tin foil onto a baking sheet so that it can go straight into the oven on this.
So about a 1/4 cup of apple, like right in the middle of the
So I'm going to do 2, well, I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon and probably add another little bit.
Yeah.
That's about a 1/4 cup, yep. So right into the center, Pam?
Yep.
Okay. A couple more.
I am so excited about this.
And then another little bit, and another little bit there. Okay.
I feel like apple treats are like my favorite treats. This one needs a little more.
Little more? Okay.
Don't deprive me. Okay.
All right, you guys see that we've got our centers in.
All right, so just make sure your hands are super clean.
Yep, we
you
both washed
can
our
do
hands.
this with our brush. I'm just gonna use my fingers, and you're gonna use yours too.
We can, yeah.
And you're gonna put a little bit of egg white all over the edges of.
So the 4 sides, we're rubbing the edges with a little bit of egg white?
Yep.
Okay, so you could use a brush or you could use your fingers. Just remember that this is egg. So right after you touch it, if you are using your fingers like we are, we're gonna go wash our hands. because egg carries some bacteria if we leave it out.
Yep. So definitely wash your hands multiple times.
I've got this one good in egg white. Are we doing them all?
Egg whited? Yes.
Oh, so do all 4.
Yeah.
Okay, do all 4
I'm
edges.
gonna show everyone how to do it. Make it nice and pretty. So here's the thing though. You can make these big and just cut your dough into a half and then make one long one, or you can make individual ones. I like individual ones because then my children don't have to fight for the corner of it, right?
I also like the individual ones because I think then with your families and everybody over, it's easier to have everybody have their own dessert.
And especially now, we don't want to put too many hands in the food, so individuals.
As
So
you can
now,
see, I just went and washed my hands from the egg white, and Pam's going to talk me through what to do next.
yes, so you're gonna grab this corner and then close it up.
So the 2 opposite corners, and we're going to pinch them together.
Yep, and then you're gonna pinch all the sides together.
Up like this?
Like a little,
or
like a
bring these
little,
up?
no, you're gonna make like a little empanada.
Oh, okay, so it almost as if it's like it becomes a pocket.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, now I get it.
And then you're gonna use the fork and then pinch the sides close with the fork.
Ah, so I'm making a triangle shape
Yeah.
by taking the 2 opposite corners, and then I'm going to take my fork and make a little scalloped edge.
Yeah, you're gonna make it pretty.
Oh, that's so cool, Pam. That was so easy.
I know, and what you
All right,
can
here's
do,
the next one. I'm going to make this one.
and if you want to make them like pretty, you can always just like grab and like score it on the
Oh, a
top.
nice little scoring on the top. That looks
Yeah,
good.
because I always like to go extra with desserts. Everyone likes a nice.
There we go. I got another one.
Awesome. I just washed my hands, so let me help you out with this one.
Thank you.
Maybe we put a little too much apple, but like I said, I feel
Little
like,
extra stuffing's always yummy.
there we go. These are my favorite.
This was so simple, Pam.
And especially because like fall is coming and everyone goes apple picking.
Yep, and right now, as we know for Rosh Hashanah, we eat apples and honey to help honor the new year.
Yep.
So, and the sweetness of it. So, this is a perfect way for you to celebrate with your family Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah. And at the end of our break fast, when we're all starving and we hear the shofar blow and the Havdalah candle is blown out and we know a new day has started and we're all so excited to get home to eat, these could be waiting for you.
I know, that's like my favorite part of the day.
So what do we do now, Pam?
So we have our oven, like we said, preheated to 400 degrees. We're gonna stick these in the oven for about 15 minutes, or just, as always, keep an eye on it, make sure they're not burning, and we'll be right back with the finished yummy product. So we have a special guest joining us for the glaze. Ethan is here, back in action.
Yay!
Hooray! And he's going to help us make the glaze. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put 1 cup of powdered sugar, which by the way smells delicious. I don't know why. So you're going to put that in there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Then the next thing you're going to do is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Do you want me to pour or you want to pour? Okay, you holding? Cool.
Go for it.
Good
And
job.
then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of milk. We might need a little more, but
Can
we're
you
going to
find
play
me the
this by ear.
tablespoon point? I think it's the big one. You got it. So 2 of these with a little extra.
Yeah, a little extra. We'll play it by ear and see if it comes out. Right,
Okay,
so
that's 1.
pour it.
Yep. You're gonna do, keep yourself steady there. 2.
Awesome.
And we're gonna start there and we'll see
Yeah,
if we need a little
so-
extra.
Yeah, you want to mix it? You want to do the mixing? Super.
Let's hold
So this is going to be our glaze for our turnovers.
it. Ooh, so this is gonna go right on top when they're
We're
heated
gonna-
up.
We're going to drizzle it. So what you do, so you can do this 2 ways. You can wait until they cool off to do it, so they like look like nice pretty white lines, or you can do it when they're fresh out of the oven, so then like the dough soaks it
And it dribbles in.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a personal
Ethan, you're doing
choice.
an awesome job.
This looks perfect. Can I have it
Okay.
1 second?
Make sure we're all, no little big.
So yeah, so
No
this
little
is the consistency you have. Like you see how it kind of like drizzles through. If you want it a little thicker, you can add sugar, or if you want it a little thinner, you can add milk. And that's it. That's your glaze. So we're gonna wait for our turnovers to finish baking. They're in the oven right now, and then we'll show you how
And then
to
we'll
do
be
that.
back. The oven just beeped. It smells so good in here.
I can't.
I'm going to use an oven mitt to take our food, our apple turnovers out of the oven because everything that comes out of the oven is hot. Ooh, they look good.
You can see even Cookie is like...
She's scoping around the floor.
I know.
Be seeing what we're making. So, we've made 2 different types of apple turnovers. We actually made the triangular ones that we showed you.
Oh.
And then, in case you wanted to make bigger ones, we doubled them up in size. And we actually just took one of the square sheets and laid it over the apples on the other one and then made a big square. So we're going to show you how to drizzle and frost these 2. I'm going to move our hot trays because that was hot. Lulu just touched it.
I can't. This is so good. Okay, so we have the glaze that we made before, and this is how I do it. You don't have to do it this way. You're just gonna grab the whisk, grab the glaze, and just go for it.
Oh, now that looks amazing.
Can we please?
Look at what we just did to these. We made it even better.
I feel like this is just gonna make Yom Kippur a little harder because you know that these are ready for when like Nila is over and the shofar blows, and then you just dig into these.
I think that is a great way to end your break fast.
I know,
right? To end your fast.
You're gonna be home watching Nila anyway, so
something
these
with a
are
delicious
ready.
sweetness.
Okay.
So we hope that you enjoy making this year's easy Yom Kippur recipe of apple turnovers.
All right, let's get to trying these. Okay. So can I just? I'm just gonna go ahead and try this.
I'm jealous that Pam is our taste tester.
I love being the taste tester. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this, and then Lulu's gonna talk to you.
Because Pam's now not going to be able to talk with us. How good is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's beyond. Yeah, it's filled with all the best things on this earth, right? It's filled with apples and bread and some sweetness, not bread, dough, some sweetness, some sugar, some cinnamon, some nutmeg. It's got all the most yummy things on it. And I hope that you all participate in this activity and get to have that awesome smile on your face like Pam does. Shana Tova to you all.